now starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Alban. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus. And with me always is...
Dan Alban here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Yeah, conserving the voice a little bit, man. You know, this not really. I'm kind of like in a relaxed kind of mode this evening, if that's okay with everybody.
Well, dude, I'm down with that.
It doesn't have to be all right, here we go, yeah. I'm good with that most of the time, but tonight I have that feeling of I want to just say, good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's enjoying their week, and I want to keep it cool.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm feeling chill, brother, is what I'm feeling.
That's awesome. Well, cool, dude. Well, dude, I'm down with that. I mean, dude, it is episode 92 tonight. That's coming up.
Wow.
But first of all, let's just recap last week's show and and we'll do our last week's guest recap shout out so I can get my drink situation going. What do you think about that? You ready to get your drink situation going?
Why do you think I show up every week?
Hey, man, well, I think for last week's guest, I think we have to do a double tap for last week's guest.
Well, I'm going to save mine for the...
Oh, all right, I got you. That's right.
Yeah, the thing that's coming up here.
Yeah. All right, well, cool. Well, last week's featured guest was Rob Cord, Southern Maryland's own open mic specialist. So here's this one's for you, Rob. You had an awesome interview, and we loved having you on the show, and you will be coming back on soon to hang out in the slot position coming up, man. You're definitely going to get him for that. But this one's for you, Rob.
Oh, listen to that crack. That was for Rob Cord, open mic specialist. Catch him on Wednesdays at Toots.
Woo, yeah, man.
He runs a hell of an operation down there.
That's right, man. Well, dude, it's the Guitar Gurus. It's Southern Maryland's show about music talk radio, man. We're just here, dude.
Yeah.
That's right, dude. You ready to talk about the Southern Maryland music scene?
Always. That's why we're here.
Yeah, man. Well, it's going to be a cool night, man. And like I said, it's going to be relaxed. David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat can't be with us tonight. He's got something on the beat going on, so you're going to fill in again for him. How do you feel about that?
I always enjoy filling in, man.
Yeah, you're going to get to read the 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler, man, in just a couple moments.
It's about time I earned my keep around here.
Right, man. Right. And then after you read the Higgy on the Beat segment, we'll cruise right into the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week. And this week we got the Gibson Les Paul Studio and that cool Fireburst. How awesome was that guitar, man? The pictures turned out awesome.
Oh, I bet it was a pleasure.
Oh, man, it's a Les Paul. It's always a pleasure.
Man.
Always a pleasure. How's your Les Paul doing, man?
She's doing beautiful, man. She's doing beautiful.
You digging it?
I love it.
That's
it's
awesome.
the most I've picked up a guitar in a long time. I pick it up every day. I'm back.
It's that neck,
back
dude.
to picking it. It's the neck.
It's the neck, right?
The neck.
Right. Yeah, man. See?
Dude, that neck is amazing.
Speaking of necks, we'll get to that in a second. I got one on the wall I want to talk to you about in a minute. That's why you did the shout out to Derek from last week on the video. But we'll get that in a moment. But after the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week, we're going to do Sean Kirkpatrick with Sean in 60 Seconds. Get his take on his life this week and see what's happening in his world and what they got coming up in Girl Crush. Look forward to that. Actually, while I'm doing this other preview, we need to send him a message that we didn't do the pre-call.
Make sure he's up. Make sure he's ready.
Yeah.
Make sure he knows it's Tuesday.
That's right. So we have to do that. Then after Sean's segment, we're going to take a quick break, come back, and our featured guest this week is none other than Jack McNutt for the Jack of All Music Trades.
Yes.
He's coming back on the show. We're going to have him here, and we're going to hear about the new Fender series of American Professional 2 Series guitars coming out from Fender at the store at Island.
Yeah.
And some other cool gear things. What happened at the store since EVH has passed? Have they been moving a lot of that product? We'll get that information from him. I look forward to that. That'll be the Jack of All Music Trades. He's back. And we'll see what's up in his world, man. It's going to be cool.
Great segment, man. It's going to be awesome to reignite that segment again. You know, it's been a while. But yeah, can't wait to get Jack.
And that'll
on.
be episode 92,
Yeah.
the relaxed version of the Guitar Gurus.
Yeah, after hours.
After hours, yeah. The Guitar Gurus relaxed after hours, man. It's gonna be awesome. So last week, man, Thursday, I sent you that message going to give a special shout out to Derek Rotten down there in Southern Maryland of Marilette Custom Guitars.
That's right.
So last week it was my 10th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man, I made it, right? So my awesome wife, she gifted me a beautiful Fender neck to celebrate. It was awesome, right?
Very cool.
So I got the neck. I had to make an appointment, and I had to run an appointment for my day gig in Leonardtown, and I didn't have the drill bits to put the string guides in. So I was in a conundrum.
Ooh.
The small bits, I had them, but I broke them doing some other things. I just didn't have them.
Man.
And where I live, to get to there and get back, that's a good hour drive time. Because I'm out there. And traffic sucks. Anyway, that's a different story. So, and how awesome is Southern Maryland? So think about the dynamics of the Southern Maryland music market, okay?
All right. Yeah.
I get an awesome Fender, awesome reverse channel, American-made neck for my Strat, for my awesome wife. Right, it's all rosewood with a maple inset fingerboard. They call it channel, and you can see. We'll pull it down in a minute, and I'll show you. But so anyway, I get that. I don't have the drill bits to put the string guides in. I hit Derek up. Hey man, I got a situation. I got this neck in. I need to get it installed. I can't wait. I need same day service. Same day service, not even same day service. Like I'm calling. I'm on my way in a little bit service.
Coming in hot.
Right, I'm coming in hot. It's what I need done right. He was gracious. He said, dude, I got you covered. Come on in.
Wow.
And he took me in, man, and just stopped what he was doing that day, dropped whatever he was doing and said, fuck it. I got Dan coming down and took care of me, man.
That's amazing.
So, dude, that's how awesome this area is. I can't stress it, man. I mean, I got guitar service with making a phone call. Now, granted, I don't think he'll do that for everybody, but he understood my situation I was in. I explained it to him. And he was gracious enough to stop what he was doing in his day to help me out.
Right.
And that's awesome. So big shout out, Derek, Rotten, Cotton. We know who you are. Marilette Customs. Just doing all that cool ass guitar work. He showed me his shop. Very impressive place.
I'll bet.
I got to hang out with him. His awesome wife was there. We were just hanging out, dude. He just took care of business with me. I helped too, you know, it was awesome. We were just talking guitars, man. So, and I took care of him. It was good stuff, man. So
yeah, it's a good dude, man.
So shout out Derek. Thanks again for that. But dude, the neck's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So when we take a break, I'll let you check it out. Didn't you?
Can't wait.
Yeah, man. It's awesome guitar, man. So that was what happened in my past week, man. It was just boom, busy. So you got the message out to him in the pre-show video, which those videos are just hitting, man.
Yeah,
I'm loving you doing them,
just
man.
kicked them back up here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, man,
and,
they're awesome, dude.
Yeah, getting back to what we used to do. I took some time off, earlier this year due to things.
Right.
But now, like I said, every week on the video, we're back at it. And we're coming right back at you without warning. These videos are happening.
That's right, man.
I enjoy the hell out of them. I enjoy the interactions. And,
right.
There's a lot of support. So you guys rock.
That's cool, man. Also, local Southern Maryland Podcasting Network, our good friends at District Bar Talk are up for the local radio station personality award from the Southern Maryland News Network.
Yeah.
The same award we won last year. They're up for it this year, so please go out and vote for them. I would love for them to be the ones to get the award right after us. I would love to hand it off to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be awesome.
When they were on earlier this year, they said that they were going to go for it.
Right.
And we said,
Go for it.
We got your back.
Right.
So right here, you heard Dan Harsha just say, get out and give them the support, get the votes. They got a great show over there, man. And give those guys the love.
Yeah, give Jeff, Rick, and Buster some love.
Yeah.
Like the show. Go vote for the show. Go check them out. And they're not doing music. They're doing sports and other kind of bar talk, conversation talk radio.
Exactly.
So it's not, you can listen to them and listen to us and we won't be offended. We think it'd actually be kind of cool.
Right.
Yeah, so it's cool. District Bar Talk, they're cranking. Just get them going. And check them out, man. But that's what's happening in my past week and what's happening in the scene.
Very nice.
I think let's just transition right into the Higgy on the Beat since you're reading it this week, and we'll get on reporting more with Southern Maryland with what's happening, dude. So I'm gonna throw the mic over to you, man. Go for it, Alban.
Here we go. All right, everybody. Here we go. I'm not, blah, 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 blah. We don't edit. Blah. All right. So, good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dan Alban, sitting in for Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru studio. This weekend, we will be in the mid to upper 70s with plenty of sunshine, down to the 40s at night. So let's get started with what is on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland with your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, courtesy of Lynn Arion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Friday, we got 5 p.m. Greg Barrick at the Green Turtle Sports Bar in California.
Oh, wow, man. I guess it's opened up now,
It's
man.
open. They are rolling right along,
Look
buddy.
at that. Greg getting in there right off the break, man. That's awesome stuff. Good deal. All right.
Also at 5 p.m., we have Brandy DePhillip at the Arttoberfest Anne Marie Gardens in Solomons, Maryland.
All right. Cool.
7 p.m., you can go over to Ape Hangers Bar and Grill in Belle Alton and check out David and the Dynamos. That is an acoustic show.
Acoustics, that's David and Jack, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, cool.
7:30, Pork Donut, Swan Point Yacht and Country Club.
All back. They're
Down
back,
in,
man.
Down in
That's
Swan
cool.
Point. Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
7:30 also, Company B will be at Toots Bar.
Oh, look at that Brian Grove and the boys
That's
are just
right.
there cranking on their Bad Company
That's
tribute
right,
band, man.
man.
And dude, if you're in the Hollywood area and you're looking for something different, go check out Brian and the boys, man. They do a good job with it, man.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do. Then we're going to move over into Saturday. At 6:30 p.m., we've got John Lusky, Stoney's Clark's Landing in Hollywood.
Right, man. Good old Lusky getting it done.
That's right. At 7 p.m., Mike Mead will be at Galazio Restaurant and Bar in La Plata. That's pretty cool. I might
man.
pop into that. That's right by the house.
Right.
All right, 7 p.m., we got 81 Proof, which is Wes Rice and Justin Miles at the Action Lounge and Billiards in Leonardtown.
Nice.
That place is picking up. Yeah, man.
Right.
7 p.m., you got Hydra Effects at Sea Breeze in Mechanicsville. And then to round it out at 8 o'clock, you've got Hit or Miss Acoustic at the Tap House, 1637 in California.
Yeah, dude, Hit or Miss had their first full band show this past weekend, and the reports I had from my contact that was on site of the show said the show was fantastic. It was really cool. So shout out to those guys, and if you just want to check out the acoustic version on Saturday, you don't want to do a full band, that's a great alternative to a full band set.
Sure is, absolutely.
So go check out Hit or Miss Acoustic if you can. All right, what do we got for Sunday?
All right, we're going to round out the weekend on Sunday at 1 p.m. Franz Kaderi. We'll be at the Running Hair Winery in Prince Frederick.
Good old Franz, always on the list.
That's
Love
right.
it.
2 p.m. Shortcut Sunny will be at Jane Mark Winery and Vineyard.
All right.
Brandywine. And then at 2 p.m. also, you've got Justin Miles Oktoberfest Mashup at the Ruddy Duck down in Solomons.
Damn, man, dude, look at that schedule, dude, and that's a sampler.
And this is just the sampler, guys. The full list will be coming out Thursday. Today. You've already seen it.
Right.
Get over there to the Chronicles page. Check it out. It's probably a huge list this week, I would imagine, with the weather being as nice as it is.
Right.
But remember, when going out in public, please wear your mask when social distancing is not possible. Help keep our restaurants and bars open by abiding by these simple steps to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. If partaking in adult beverages, please have a DD or plan an Uber or Lyft. And as always, enjoy and support local music. Yeah, so there's your sampler, guys.
Hey, dude, that's a cool list. Southern Maryland's happening again. And another thing, man, when I did visit with Derek last week, and I asked him, because he's got a project coming up, so he'll be coming on promoting that soon. He's like, dude, per capita, this area has more musicians that are so talented than anywhere else he's been in the country.
Yeah.
And he was military for 10 plus years. So
Yeah, exactly.
So he's seen some places, and I believe him, man, because I've been traveling too, man. And there's only certain pockets of the country where you can find people that can play music, and we're blessed, man, because this schedule is awesome. And again, this is just a sampler. The
That's
full
all it
release
is.
is on Thursday. So
It's just a teaser, buddy.
Wow, dude. What do we got in music history this week?
All right, well, let's do some music history, everybody.
All right,
yeah, we
man.
look forward to this here. October 1st. It says October 1st here, but I think today is...
Yeah, it's October. Today is...
It's the 15th is Thursday. 15th, right?
Yeah. So maybe he forgot the 5.
All right, so on this day in music history, 1955, Buddy and Bob, which
Holly?
are Holly, opened for Elvis Presley at the Big D Jamboree held in Lubbock's Cotton Club, Texas. All right, Nashville talent scout Eddie Crandall was in attendance and arranged for Holly to audition and record demos for the Decca US label.
Nice.
That's
That's
long,
old.
yeah.
Hey, that's what we call an old school record deal right there.
Old school record deal.
That doesn't happen anymore.
That does not happen anymore. 1956, Little Richard recorded Good Golly Miss Molly at J&M Studios, New Orleans. Little Richard first heard the phrase Good Golly Miss Molly from a southern DJ named Jimmy Pennick. He modified the lyrics into the more suggestive Good Golly Miss Molly, you sure like the ball. Ooh, you can't say that back then, but he did. Yeah, he got away with it. 1997, Michael Jackson played the last date on the History Tour at Kings Park Rugby Stadium, Durban, South Africa. During the tour, Jackson performed 82 concerts in 58 cities to over 4.5 million fans, visiting 5 continents and 35 countries. That is a tour. That's a tour, man.
That's insane, man.
Holy smokes. Let's get over to your Born and Died. Yeah. Happy sad.
Right.
1938, Marv Johnson, U.S. singer. 1960, U.S. number 9 single, I Love the Way You Love. 1969, UK number 10 single, I'll Pick a Rose for My Rose. Johnson's recording of Berry Gordy's song Come to Me became Motown Records' first ever single released in May 1959. He died May 16th, 1993.
Right.
Pioneer, that guy right there.
Right.
1942, American drummer and singer, songwriter Don Stevenson with Moby Grape. Three Dog Night, Robert Plant, and The Move have all covered songs by Stevenson. Okay, sorry, I didn't pre-read. I get my stops in there. I'm so unprofessional, guys.
Hey.
Sign the petition to remove me.
No.
1953, Tito Jackson, my favorite.
Right.
Tito, where's Tito? We always say, where's Tito? Tito got the big bass in the back. From the American Family music group, the Jackson 5. If you didn't know that, just hang up now. They were the first group to debut with 4 consecutive number 1 hits on the Hot 100 with the songs I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There. And with the Jacksons, he also had the 1979 hit Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. Good job, Tito, man.
That's real cool, dude.
Happy birthday, Tito. All right, so we're going to move on to Southern Maryland notable musicians and people celebrating birthdays this week. We got a little bit of a list here today.
Yeah, dude, and the first one on the list is awesome. I'll give you the honors.
October 15th, and I'm only reading how it's written. Mr. Lynn fucking Arion.
Yeah, Lynn Arion. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lynn. You know you rock, man. You already know that. October 17th, the late Frankie Clark.
Yeah, man. God bless you, Frank.
Yeah, we gotta do that. October 19th, Mike Kirkpatrick. We've had Mike on. We love Mike, man.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mike, man.
That's right. And October 19th, Lisa Woods, the owner of Toots Bar down in Hollywood.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Yeah. All right. Once again, if you want your birthday mentioned or shout, just send the Gurus a message, send the Chronicle, David Higgins, a message, and we'll get you on the list.
Yeah, man.
So that is your wrap on music for the week. Check out the Southern Maryland Chronicle like you always do. I know you do. I don't have to tell you where to find it anymore, people. Everyone knows where to find it.
Right.
So without further ado, that is your weather and sports. Higgy should be back next week, everyone. So it was a pleasure filling in, and that's what we got for you.
Man, the Higgy on the Beat segment this week was awesome, dude. The 10-ounce 12-pack sampler is hitting this week. I just thoroughly enjoyed those names on that list.
Yep.
All the interviews with the people on that list. All the good times over the past 2 years, because we're coming up on that 2-year mark now, dude. It's real close.
We're within like a
week or so.
A week or so.
Yeah, so, dude, congratulations on you.
You, too.
Yeah, man. Us, dude, 2 years in, dude, when we first got together, man, we're like, dude, It's a slow boat to China. Guess what, dude?
It's still slow, but
We're
we can see land.
right, dude. I'm enjoying. I'm just telling you, man.
Yeah.
Past 2 years have just flown by.
They have.
Just enjoyed this with you, man, and just wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah, man.
We really didn't know how far it would go, but we told each other we were going to stick around and find out.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna hang out anyway.
Exactly. So here we are. It's the 2nd anniversary coming up.
Coming up, man. Unofficial sometime soon. But yeah, dude, that's real cool, dude, man.
Yeah.
Coming up soon, man. But yeah, reflecting back, man. So, wow, dude. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Let's transition in, dude. You ready for Guitar of the Week? I know I am, man.
Always.
That's cool, dude. So this week, we got the Gibson Les Paul Studio in Fireburst finish, courtesy of Island Music Company in La Plata, Maryland, man. So, dude, it's weight-relieved, coil-tapped Les Paul with endless player potential. The Gibson Les Paul Studio is celebrated by live performers and session players alike. The modern studio covers even wider sonic territory with its coil-tapped 490R, 498T humbucking pickups. This combination unlocks plenty of creative textures to flesh out musical ideas. For classic cleans and modern crunch to single coil cluck. You know, the good old cluck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ask Dave Barbie about the cluck. He knows all about it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The single coil cluck.
He's a clucker.
That's right. Yeah. The studio also benefits from an ultra-modern weight-relieved body. This reduction of more than a pound in weight provides extra comfort for extended sessions and performances. A feature your fingers will thank you for is the slim tapered mahogany neck, which recreates the speed and playability of that some of the 60s Les Pauls are known for. Dependable Grover Rotomatic tuners keep this Gibson Les Paul Studio pitch perfect and ready to rock. This bitch was bad, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Dude, it's a Les Paul. You really can't. I mean, everybody knows I'm a Fender guy, but I love a Les Paul. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
There's
Look,
no way you could.
Look, I don't have but what 2 acoustic guitar. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I love a Taylor acoustic. I love a Martin.
Sure. They're a little out of the price range, but
Hey.
we love them.
Right. No, but I'm saying this Les Paul was fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Just dial it in. You go to the store, check it out. I mean, you got to set it up for yourself. Like a Les Paul. I always tend to like it's a new car you get into. You got to set the mirrors, got to set the seat. No matter what Les Paul you buy, when you strum it, just listen for tone. The setup has to come once you have it.
Yeah.
It really is the new car syndrome. You have to set the mirrors, set the act, and then get it dialed into how you like it. Because out of the box, no one likes them. I can already tell you that. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to this. Classic mahogany maple body is weight relief for comfort. You can't deny 2 fundamental guitar truths. That early Les Pauls were glorious, and they were also heavy. That's the trade-off of strapping a solid slab of mahogany to your body. But Gibson has done something special with the modern Les Paul Studio's ultra-modern weight-relieved body. It retains the chime-in resonance of a slab Les Paul with a big reduction in weight. This just means you can enjoy yourself on stage for longer and drag yourself out of bed more easily the next day when playing your Gibson Les Paul Studio.
Nice.
Right? And, dude, that matters, man. I mean, I do a lot of my playing sitting down, so that's not a problem.
It makes sense. All those videos that I watched growing up with Jimmy Page hunched over, that's because the guitar was freaking heavy and he was about $120. It was probably killing him.
And it's hours to get to that level, so.
Yeah. And they did 4-hour shows a night. I'm sure he's got back problems. I wonder what they weighed back in the day.
It's crazy. Yeah, man. Anyway, slim taper mahogany neck plays fast and smooth. The neck of this Les Paul Studio is a breath of fresh air. Its slim taper profile conforms naturally to the hand for smooth leads up top and licks down low. If you're looking for a comfort of a 60s Gibson and the convenience of a modern player, Island Music Company and the Guitar Gurus suggest checking out the Les Paul Studio. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth. Facts.
Facts. Well, here's some feature facts at a glance. Then we'll get into the tech specs and we'll call it even. All right, so here we go. It's a stage and studio workhorse. Its ultra modern weight relieved body allows for longer sets and sessions. The mahogany slim taper neck plays like a 60s favorite. The rosewood fingerboard delivers classic Les Paul sustain. The coil tap 490R, 498T humbucking pickups are just awesome. It's got Grover Rotomatic tuners for studio stable tuning. And it's got a Nashville Tunomatic bridge, which is lightweight and tonally matched for the guitar.
Wow.
There's your features at a glance, man.
That's
Dude,
nice.
this thing was cool, man.
I'll bet it was.
Wow, dude. It's a Les Paul, dude. Just go to the store, check it out. Say, hey, I'm here, guitar of the week. It's the Les Paul Fireburst. Yeah, break it down here. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Do you give the good guy discount? I'm the good guy. Give me a good guy get discount, right? All right. So here's the tech specs, dude. Then we'll send it on home, but Island Music Company is awesome, dude. I love this segment. This is so cool, dude.
It's great.
Dude, this is just awesome, man. So here's the tech specs. Of course, it's a solid body guitar. It's called a Les Paul Studio. It's right-handed, 6 strings, mahogany body, maple top. It's got a nitro lacquer top, a gloss finish. The color is Fireburst. Mahogany neck, slim taper, 12-inch radius, rosewood fingerboard, trapezoid inlays, medium frets, 22 of them, 24 3/4 scale length, 1.695 inch nut width. It's got a Graphtec nut material, Nashville Tunomatic bridge with stop bar, Grover Rotomatic tuners, and the 490R and 498T humbuckers. And of course, it's got the classic Les Paul control setup, 2-volume, 2-tone with the 3-way toggle switch. And of course, you get the push-pull coil splits.
You get the coil tapping.
That's right, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, the strings from the factory are 10 to 46, but you cut those off immediately and put on a pair of Diodaria NYXL 10 to 46s and call it home.
Cut them off immediately.
Immediately.
That's awesome.
It comes with a gig bag, too.
Nice.
But, dude, that's your guitar of the week this week. It was freaking awesome, and I highly suggest everybody get down to Island Music, check the store out, support local music shops, and give the guitar of the week a spin while you're there. That's what
Absolutely.
it's there for. And dude, if you're in the market, seriously consider it. If not, they have other guitars to select from.
Yes, they do.
They got a guitar aplenty, is what I said.
Oh, plenty.
Plenty. But yeah, man, it's Island Music Company, the raddest guitar shop around.
Exactly. And do yourself a favor sometimes. When you go in the front door, take a left. Go pick up a bass once in a while. They got
I gotta
those
stay
too.
out of that room, dude.
They
It's
got
like
those
it's
too.
a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, it is.
If I go on that side of the store, I'll come out with a bass.
That's my problem too, man. Just good Lord.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, they have everything you could need there, man, and the service to match the product. So
That's right, dude. Woo!
it's a beaut, man.
It's a beaut, dude. Island Music Company, you rock. Just get some Les Paul Studio rocks. And we're going to transition. We're going to bump right into it. We're going to get Sean Kirkpatrick cranking on the phone system. Sean in 60 seconds. What do you think?
I want to guess the price of this guitar first.
Oh, shoot, dude. I'm rushing for no reason.
People are like, how much is it?
Hey,
How much is it?
thanks for calling me out on that.
There-
So Alban.
When's Alban get to guess the price of this guitar?
That's right.
At
I thought
the
he
end
bought
of the show.
See, he bought a Les Paul, and I thought he already bought it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
like he did the last time that we had the Les Paul.
Exactly.
It didn't tell no one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bought the
knew about
guitar of the week, didn't tell anybody. Hey, bought the guitar of the week. And then Bob Moore buys the next one. And who's going to buy this one? Let's keep it going, folks. Buy the guitar of the week every week.
All right, anyway. Thank you for calling me out, dude. I forgot
No
about
problem,
that.
man. I'm sitting here like I got a price in my head, and I think I'm going to be pretty good this week.
All right, well, cool. Well, dude, Mr. Alban, what do you think this guitar costs?
All right, rip the Band-Aid off, man. I'm going with $21.99.
Wow, dude. Wow. We've just built a lot of value with this guitar.
You're kidding me.
You're high, dude.
No way.
You're way
I
high.
don't get high.
Dude. Here it
Are you
is.
high?
That's the
Really?
price. Say it. Say it. Say it.
All right, y'all. For y'all people who are out there throwing numbers up, it's $14.99.99. Holy smokes, was I off this week? I guess it's all the less wood from the mahogany and the weight relieving.
But what the
Because there's nothing else. Everything else is in that guitar.
it doesn't have the binding. There's no bindings.
There's no
but
binding.
see, that's part of the standard. It has a
green
Graphtec
bind,
nut,
yeah.
not a bone nut.
Damn it.
A Les Paul standard's not going to be weight relieved. That's not a standard.
All right, I'm a rookie.
No, that's fine, dude. Trust me, there's a lot of Les Paul variants. Lord, it's
Yeah.
just like a Strat, dude. You better know everything about that.
I'm gonna master this before we ever get done with this show we do. All right, so yeah, good. $14.99, man. That right there. All right, I might go get this one too.
See, I told you, and the color's perfect, man. That
Yeah.
Fireburst is awesome, dude. I mean, it's really cool, and it's an awesome guitar. So, man, dude, you can go Les Paul crazy if you want.
Wow.
But yeah,
All right, that's a good deal, man. I think it's a hell of a deal.
good deal. Well, cool. That's guitar of the week, man. So now we'll get Sean on the phone. What do you think about that?
All right.
Right now,
Let's do it.
Man, can't believe, man, I'm making mistakes, man.
Me too. I mean, I was off by $600 on that guitar.
Wow, dude. All right, well, cool. Give me some soothing tones.
All
sir.
right, everybody, it's time for Sean in 60 seconds, right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. Ah!
Dude, the way I do the editing, they'll never know all that sound was there.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. Oh. All right, Sean in 60 seconds coming right up here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Uh-oh. Need to crank it. Come on, Sean.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, there he is. What's happening, brother? How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Oh, dude, I'm rushing for no reason, man.
Yeah, we're loving life, man.
That's how you do it.
What a beautiful day it turned out to be.
It did turn out to be a wonderful day.
God, so beautiful.
That it is, man. So, dude, how have you been, man?
I've been good. Been getting a grip on my reality, I suppose.
Wow.
The new normal is obviously been, a little mind fuck in a sense. You got to rethink everything sometimes, and I'm just like coming to terms with everything,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, did you see the Large Hadron Collider's about to make contact with a parallel universe?
I did actually. I did a little bit of research on that. It's like you're reading my mind. That was going to be the topic.
Dude,
Wow.
it's happening right now,
that's a great
dude.
topic. I think we're actually finding out why that thing was built in the first place.
Oh yeah.
As it goes on, I think there was always more purpose to that thing than just. You'll see, it's going to destroy the world. But I will let you talk about it.
Dude, yeah, man. So what do you got, Sean? I'm intrigued now, and I'm sure Guruville, we're taking a little time out of music for this, but it's worth it. Let's
You
stick
got
with
me,
it.
man. I'm
All
intrigued.
Right, let's go.
Well, so the article that was going around was from ScienceNatures.com,
Okay.
and the headline is a little bit misleading just to begin with, and I'm just going to say it right now, is researchers at Large Hadron Collider are confident to make contact with parallel universe in days. So, obviously it's just huge, like grab your eyes, and it draws you right in right off of that headline, right?
Right.
But as you start reading into it, first thing, the website has a very clear disclaimer on it that says that, it doesn't say that this is a partisan issue or whatever, or if information changes. Obviously, it's not a satire site, but there were some grammatical errors on there and a couple other things that kind of stuck out to me. In the first paragraph on that article, they called it CERN Center, which is redundant because the C in CERN stands for center.
Right.
So things like little things like that kind of make you wonder whether or not any of this shit is actually legitimate.
Right.
But it seems like the most of the stuff that they were talking about is pretty spot on. And when you read into it, what they're really talking about as far as contact with with a parallel dimension is, you know, if you go into a black hole, they say that some theories, based on Einstein's theories of relativity and all these other ones that we've been working with for the past 50 years or whatever, all of those calculations say that theoretically there could be either another dimension on the other side, or it's the singularity and it's the end of everything. It's like 50-50 chance basically on all ends of the spectrum. But because of the Center for Nuclear Research, or CERN, they were able to discover, you know, gravity waves. I think we talked about that at one point in time.
Right.
And because of the way that they were able to detect them, they've actually got a new theory out there called gravity's rainbow. And it's basically like a spectrometer of some sort, like the way that they monitor gravity waves, or the way that they detect gravity waves, the reader actually comes out and shows them what looks like a rainbow colors.
Nice.
Wow, gravity's here.
Right. It's been a funny joke amongst, I guess, my generation and maybe generations around mine, is like people complaining about like the word theories or hypothesis and stuff like that. Like the theory of evolution is just nothing. It's just a theory and blah, blah, blah. Well, there's more evidence to prove evolution than there is evidence to prove the theory of gravity. It's been so undetectable.
Right. That's right, dude.
It's crazy, but it's true. And like, we experience gravity every day, but we only recently learned how to measure it.
Yeah,
So
man, that's insane.
furthermore, as you read into it, obviously, I mean, it's not a fear-mongering article by any means. It seems like it kind of is. That was the way that I kind of read it to begin with. I was like, oh, here we go, more fear-mongering and
Right.
spreading misinformation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this test is basically going to turn the Large Hadron Collider on and use the maximum energy levels ever in an endeavor to identify or generate tiny black holes. And what they would do is, in essence, they're monitoring the gravity waves and then trying to like visualize like miniature microscopic black holes amongst those gravity waves. And the actual quote there was let's see.
All right.
I lost it.
Oh.
I would say,
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Oh, I would say we just need to leave that shit alone.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
dude,
just
anytime
leave
I
it
hear
alone,
maximum power, I think of Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, man, that ain't
Yeah,
good.
now I'm like, I
Oh,
don't think
man.
so, Tim.
No, dude, I mean, it's good. It's just a dishwasher. Don't put the
I-
extra power in it.
It's not maximum power available. It's just the maximum power that they've done so far.
There's things that scare me about these things, man. But you know,
It-
I understand
it's
the
scary when you're
exploring.
not-
Go ahead.
It's scary when you're not there doing it every day, because like the last time we talked about it was months ago, whereas these guys have been literally sitting there doing nothing but calculating these factors in for months on end. You know, it's like that's their life.
They're sitting there together in that facility, going, "Fuck it, man. Let's see what this thing can do."
Yeah. Crank it.
Hey, all right. When we close at 5, I'll go get the beers, and we're gonna fire this
Dude,
bastard
it's
up.
kind of coincidental that EVH passes and these guys are like max power, man. Just saying.
I'm just saying, what if something comes through from the other side,
Just
man?
saying. Yeah.
Because don't they think like some of our gravity could actually escape and go into that other universe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what,
You know, it's
exactly. That's what they mean by contact.
like, what if those alternative universes don't have gravity? All of a sudden, like, people are just like hanging out and then they go slamming face first into the ground.
That's their problem.
See, that's why we shouldn't do this.
No. Look, if they don't have gravity, then they don't have matter. It's
Right.
simple as that. Like if they don't have gravity, then they're not.
But the whole thing is, with that, you have to unlearn what you have learned and understand that other things are possible.
You must learn what you learned.
That's right.
Or learn what you have learned. You must.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, we don't know, you know?
Right. Well, I mean, that's the point of science, isn't it? I mean, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, it is. Right.
Yeah, that got me, fuck around and find out got me 18 years of payments.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, fuck around and find it, right?
Well, see, you already knew what the consequences would have been in that situation.
Yeah, there was no science
Good,
involved.
good call. Good touche, my friend.
Yeah.
Touche.
So I'm all for the explorative curiosities and finding out I want to know what's out there. I would love to find out what's out there. I just worry about ripping a hole in the time continuum, or exposing us to more galactic rays that could just make 2021 suck ass, or something like that. Oh, you can't believe what happened in 21. You thought 20 was fucked up.
Yeah, we got called.
I got you, bitch. I'm raising.
Got you.
I'll see your
All of a
2020.
sudden, we start counting down at New Year's, and then we end up with 2020 all over again.
Yes.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, Black Mirror shit right there, man.
Yeah, that's like Groundhog Day.
That's
Don't do
Twilight
that.
Zone shit, man. So I'm loving that. But yeah, I would love to follow this a little more closely to see what they're really trying to do. But I like what you said earlier about researching it and seeing like certain things that trigger you, saying is this legitimate, this article, the grammatical errors and all that stuff.
Right.
That's the whole point of this to me, is you got to look at what you're really reading as your source material. And
yeah, I mean, I've seen other articles from Science Natures before, and they've never really been fear-mongering, in my opinion. But just the fact they have to have that disclaimer on there saying, like, hey, don't use this for your book reports.
That raises a flag. So I guess what everybody out there, if you're listening, what Sean is getting at is be really careful about what you're researching and what you're, where you're getting your information. Just pick up on the subtle things that may say, hey, something's off here. This might not be right. Before you go spewing it all over the social webs and be like,
Yeah,
oh man,
I'm making
dude,
a post.
We got a black hole we're going to open up tomorrow, and then I'm going to find out what my alternative me looks like. That's not what's going to happen.
I'll punch that motherfucker right.
We all know it's Michael Checklist. I know what my who my doppelganger is.
Nice. That's awesome.
But actually, one thing I did think was pretty neat was it seems like the test that they're doing is almost an attempt to either disprove or change the many worlds theory, or the infinite parallel universes theory. There's a lot of parallel universe theories that are being bounced around amongst scientists.
Right.
But the many worlds one is sort of a philosophical physics, involving manifesting, where you can actually create your own reality. And if their test actually is conclusive and they are actually able to detect these tiny black holes, then it would prove that there are additional dimensions and that gravity's rainbow is actually them measuring gravity. And on top of that, it's also, the many worlds theory would technically be one of the many philosophies and physical theories that would be disproven.
Huh. Wow.
Wow,
This is
that's
great,
pretty
man.
deep.
Yeah, seriously, this is awesome.
I'm glad
Yeah.
the next segment we're talking about the new Fender American Pro 2 series with Jack. That's gonna be awesome, because this is like too deep for me, man.
Oh, this is gonna. I love this though. It's a nice
But-
change of pace, and
But no matter
Get
where
your
you
brain
go,
moving,
well, I
man.
will say this: no matter where you go, parallel dimension, down the street, up the corner, everywhere there's music. And you might need an American Pro 2 series on your side. That's all I'm saying. So it's all good. This is cool though, Sean. No, keep us up to date on all the things concerning
Yeah.
CERN, the Center for Research of Nuclear Energy, or whatever. I think I butchered that, but keep us.
It's actually a French acronym, so don't even worry about it.
yeah, it's all.
Oh yeah,
It's all
exactly.
6s and 7s.
Well, dude, that's what scares me. Really, is that they're handling all that.
Right, it's a French acronym, but it's in Geneva, Switzerland. Like, what the fuck?
Switzerland.
Let's turn it all the way up, though.
Max power.
Right.
Take it to 11.
They don't know. They want.
They're marshal.
They need a 220, man.
The guy from Spinal Tap showing up to CERN.
Right. You have to switch your amp over when you go over there for the voltage.
Yeah, right. That's awesome. Shoot.
They turn it on, and that little tiny Stonehenge comes out.
Oh,
I thought you said
dude.
11 feet. No, it's 11 inches.
Right. That's my favorite movie ever.
That's awesome.
Dude, killer topic, man. Killer topic.
Yeah,
tonight.
are you playing anywhere this weekend?
Yeah, as of right now, I'm booked to play with Girl Crush at Ape Hangers on Saturday night.
Ah,
9 p.m., correct? Sean?
Yeah, that's it's my first time back there since
Yeah, is it
March
9 p.m.?
I believe so.
I saw it was at 9 p.m. Now, is this an outdoor or indoor?
That I do not know. They I get minimal information for these things most of the time because Hannah's got her whole family thing going on, so
Nice.
we just linked up our calendars, and I don't have to worry about anything anymore.
Well, bring a jacket.
Just show up.
Yeah, bring a jacket.
Bring a jacket just in case.
Yep, it is 9 p.m.
All right.
But
perfect.
I always all my sweatshirts are in the car, man. Like, it's that weather where you wake up in the morning, you put a sweatshirt on, and then you go in your car and you leave it in there, and then you wake up the next morning, you put a new sweatshirt on and leave until all your sweatshirts are just sitting in your car.
Yeah, sweatshirt season. It's here.
And then next year you got to take them out and wash them because they've been in there all summer too.
Right.
Perfect. All right, dude. Well, that's cool, man. That's been awesome, dude. And next week we'll catch up with you again. Is that cool?
Yeah, man.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right, brother. Check you later.
All right,
take it
buddy.
easy, fellas.
Have a
All
good
right.
show. See ya.
See ya.
There he goes, man.
I love it, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
It doesn't always have to be a music-related thing.
Well, dude, no matter what, like I said, any kind of parallel universe you go, there's music to be played.
I
So-
sure hope that's correct.
Yeah, so no worries there, man. That's just universal. Music's the universal language.
Absolutely.
So,
What do you think was the first thing broadcast into the stars? It was a radio signal. Come on, we know.
that's right. All right, dude. That's the standard part of the show. It's fantastic, man. That was cool, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm digging it, man. Digging
Yeah,
it.
good. You ready to take a break? We'll reset, then we'll come back, get Jack McNutt on for the Jack of All Music Trades.
Great plan.
All right, perfect, dude. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we'll be right back after this. Yo, Alban, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsha, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
You know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes, your home needs help with its roof or facade, please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today.
Yo, Alban, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dogbat.
We see other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Alban?
Digging the show, as you know, brother.
Man, we had a relaxed atmosphere in the
Yeah.
first part of the show.
It's been nice.
It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I was rushing the Guitar of the Week segment again. I feel bad about that, but we corrected it. We got it right.
Yeah, tonight's episode's all about patience.
Yeah, man.
All about just
Some
woosah.
I'm channeling in the energy. Gonna
Yeah.
jam this apple butter in the background and get ready, man, for our featured guest of the night. Jack
Can't wait.
McNutt is back on the program. We're
Yeah.
back with the Jack of all music trades. We're going to talk to Jack about Island Music Company, where he's the sales manager now. We're going to hit on some product groupings from Fender, the American Pro 2 Series, PRS guitars, Orange amps, Yamaha Line 6, and of course, everything else happening at the retail space in the store, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for this. Some good old gear talk.
Yeah, oh
man.
yeah, we love gear talk here, man.
Yep. So, dude, give me some soothing tones. Let's get Jack on the phone, dude. Give me some soothing tones.
All right, everybody. It's our featured guest of the week, Jack McNutt, for the Jack of all music trades, right here on episode 92, Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Hello.
Hey, Jack, it's Dan from the Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air, buddy?
Let's do this.
Awesome, dude. Well, dude, you're in the studio. I got your mic on. I got Mr. Alban here with me. Alban, say hi to Jack.
Hey, Jack, is this Jack?
Hey.
Is this Jack McNutt?
No, it's a different Jack.
Oh man, I was really hoping to talk to that other guy. All right, buddy.
Nah, forget that guy.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us this evening and hanging out with us and spending some time with us, buddy. Appreciate it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Glad
Yeah.
to be back.
It's always nice to have a convo with you, brother.
Yeah, man. And, dude, and I'm
thanks.
excited to have you back on tonight to talk about everything music retail. I know that you got your big-time job promotion at Island now, so you're the new sales manager, right?
Yes, I am.
So that's awesome. So congratulations to you on that, man.
Thank you very much.
That's right, man.
That's awesome, dude, right?
Head cheese over there, man.
Yeah, I love dealing with him, man. I come in, I go, Jack, I'm here for Guitar of the Week. He's like, Dan, we got you. What are you thinking this week? I mean, we have a very great relationship, and it's just an awesome deal, dude. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Seeing you every Friday is kind of a reminder because sometimes you forget what day it is. And then I look up and walks Dan Harsher ready for the Guitar of the Week. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Friday.
Right?
Yes, that's what day it is.
You're
that's,
like, woo, weekend's coming.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that retail doesn't really have a weekend.
Yeah, you get Sundays though, and Friday means you're 2 days closer. That's right.
My job exists so that other people can enjoy their weekend.
There you go.
My job exists so that you guys can spend your Monday through Friday, and then his Saturday, Sunday hits. You're like, all right, I'm gonna play guitar all weekend.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's right, dude.
Providing a valuable service.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Yeah, man. Dude, I miss my time in music retail. I reflect back on it now as the most glorious year and a half, 2 years of my life.
I don't know what else I would do.
I know, dude. Trust me, man.
I've genuinely thought about it. Like, I've done electrical work, I've run restaurants, I've done all this other stuff, and I never want to do anything else ever again.
It's good to know what you want to do, man.
Right, man.
That's great.
I applaud you. I applaud you. So let's
Well,
dive.
look, when I was 15, I used to go to Keep all the time and said, "Hey, when are you hiring?" They're like, "Oh, we're not hiring right now. Now I run the shop."
Dude,
See?
So there.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, careful what you ask for. Yep. But no, in the world of retail, there's so much going on right now.
Yeah, dude.
As far as music goes.
Right, dude. And I want to dive into this, these couple product groupings real quick. I'll run it down, then we'll start. I want to talk Fender American Pro 2 Series guitars.
Yep, just launched to the public today, the 13th.
I know, dude. This is awesome, dude. It's perfect timing. So we're going to touch on that a lot. Then we'll just touch on what's new from PRS, what's new from Orange Amps, what's new from Yamaha Line 6, and then overall what's new in the retail space at Island Music. So let's start off.
Yeah.
American Pro 2 Series, dude. What do we got now?
Yeah, so basically, some of you who are keeping up with Fender, you're probably like, well, what happened to the American Pro? Well, they discontinued the American Pro, mainly because the American Pro is kind of Fender's bread and butter right now. That's their, mid-tier U.S.-made guitar.
Right.
And, when everything shut down because of COVID, you found yourself unable to buy USA-made guitars because even though the wood is, cured, cut, treated, painted, stained, whatever you want to say, all the wood is taken care of in the States. Well, some people hate to admit it, but all those parts do come from overseas. All the electronics, all the hardware, all that stuff is still sourced from overseas. So you can have a USA-made guitar, but it still has tuners made over in Asia. It still has electronics made in Japan. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So Fender took one look at that and said, all right, we have parts on these guitars that we can't get because we can't get them from overseas. Now, granted, most of Fender's parts for the American guitars are from the States. Well, now with the American Pro 2, you can have a guitar where everything is sourced right here in the States. So if anything were to shut down again, Fender can continue to build these guitars, and you no longer have to wait for something to come in from overseas so that they can finish building a guitar.
Right. That's huge. That's real huge.
Yeah. Real huge. And what's nice is Fender has launched what I think to be some of the coolest colors they've come out with in recent years with this line.
I did see that, and I'm excited to see the Mercury color in person.
Mercury.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's looking cool. We got in this really cool frost seafoam green Strat.
Yeah, now you're talking.
So also NAMM 2019, PRS came out with the Nebula Silver Sky. It was like that purple color that everyone was going crazy over.
Yeah.
Well, now Fender in the American Pro 2 series has a color very similar to that you can get on a Strat. You can get on a Tele. I'm pretty sure you can get on the Jazz Masters too.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at it on my phone right now. I just showed Alban the green color. I'm showing him the Mercury right now.
Yeah. And then I gotta tell you, my favorite thing we have right now is American Pro 2 Telecaster. It's a nice Sunburst Telecaster, but they put this gorgeous tortoiseshell pick guard on it.
Yeah, I saw it.
And it's a killer looking guitar.
Wow.
Yeah. But no, so it's really cool because every guitar in the Pro 2 series has a push coil tap option on there.
Even the Jazz Masters?
Even the Jazz Masters. And it affects the knobs on there too. The Jazz Masters are a little more complicated to explain because just how the Jazz Masters already are with their controls.
Right.
But to keep it real simple and basic, just to go over Tellies and Strats real quick.
Sure.
The Telecaster, what that does is when you do the push knob, and they came up with this rather than an S1 switch because they have a lot of problems where the cap of the S1 switch breaks off inside the knob.
Right.
So they went away from that, and they've kind of taken after Music Man does this, where one of the instead of having to pull up on it, you just push down on it, so you don't have to stop playing and pull up on something. You can just tap it real quick and go back to playing. So you push in to activate it, push in to deactivate it. So what it does with the Telecaster, when your pickup switch is in the middle position, you hit that knob. It puts your guitar in. It changes, but it puts both pickups in a series mode, so you go back and forth between series parallel.
Right.
And then on the Strat, if you get an HSS, so you have the humbucker and the bridge. When you're in the bridge position and you hit that button, you hit that knob, that's going to tap that humbucker, and so then it gives it more volume
more decibel, like it just makes it a louder humbucking pickup in the guitar. So if you're playing, it almost kind of boosts it in a way. So it gives you a chance to really cut through on a solo with already a humbucker type. And then the single coil option, when you're having the SSS Strat, hitting that switch on the Strat with the single coils allows you to get just another good hot tone out of there, so it allows you to really open up on that guitar as well. I'd love to go into the Jazz Masters, but it's hard to kind of explain. Well, you hit this switch up, this switch down, and then you tap that. It's hard to go really, go over all that over the phone. So anyone who's curious what those Jazz Masters look like, we haven't got the Jazz Masters in stock yet, but once we do, come on in and we'll go over all the instructions with you guys.
Well, I'm sure if you talked about the Jazz Master, we'd probably hear nothing but crickets anyway.
Yeah, like,
You caught on.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I'm sitting here. I was like, I wonder if they hear this cricket.
Yeah, we hear the cricket, because I started looking around like, what the hell?
I'm like, is he smoking menthol or charcoal tips?
I'm looking all over the place like, where the hell is it in here?
So it's a nice night, so I'm outside.
Yes, you're lucky. It's beautiful out there, man. I couldn't help myself.
Can you hear the traffic too, or just the cricket?
Just the crickets, man. Just the crickets.
Yeah.
Sounds
I have that
lovely.
effect on people.
So are we going to be able to get an American Pro 2 in for Guitar of the Week, you think?
We can probably work one in soon. I know right now they're a hot item. We've got a lot of people asking about them. We've gotten a lot of phone calls. I'm getting text messages. I got text messages all day once people started seeing them come out. So hopefully once the buzz kind of, I don't want to say dies down, because I don't want to give it to you guys when people are like, oh, no, I'm over it.
Well, once you get some quantity and inventory,
we can do. It's
we need inventory.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, we're nothing short on inventory. Everything that's been going on, we're still well stocked and ready to go.
That's good to hear.
Awesome,
right there.
man. I knew you would be.
All right, so let's shift to PRS guitars. What do we got in that space? What's new there? What's exciting? Any more maple fretboard John Mayers come in yet?
We've had a few. We got a few left in stock. I can't remember which colors off the top of my head. But we definitely have a few of those in stock. We're always getting in. PRS just kind of trickles in over time. I think they never really fully shut down production as long as some of these other guys did, but PRS in general has always been pretty backward when it comes to U.S. built guitars. I think every time I see Paul, he always tells me, he goes, yeah, I'm 6 months back ordered, and that's a good problem to have. And
right.
And I was like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that way people want your stuff.
Yeah.
But we're getting a lot of cool things in. We just got in this gorgeous artist package, natural flame maple top guitar. Artist edition, artist package is like the top of the line when it comes to, the quality of the wood on that guitar.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for that finest piece of wood that PRS has to offer, that's the way to go. Of course, they'll set you back $5,000, but hey, we have it.
Yeah, I got that laying around. No big deal. No big deal.
$5K.
Yeah.
Drop in the bucket.
Right.
Yeah, that's my version of a 5K. That's the. I don't need to go running. I'll just buy a guitar.
Yeah, I like that idea a lot better.
Yeah, but no, PRS for the most part, everything with them has been pretty stable. Nothing real new coming out at the moment from them. They're just staying real solid, cranking out everything that they have going on.
What's this? Let me ask you this. As a customer, if I came to your store and said I want a custom-made PRS, what's the lead time?
12 to 14 months.
Wow.
12 to 14 months.
Yep.
Wow. Do you have a special form you fill out?
Yep. So I handle all the custom orders at the shop, whether it's PRS, Fender, Martin, Taylor, even Dean. We do some stuff with them, and then Gibson is special, so they call it made to measure. But no, anyone that wants to order a special guitar, we block out a chunk of time and we go over everything. So PRS has a few papers that we fill out, and they skip no detail. Everything goes top to bottom. Everything from what's the inlay on your truss rod cover, to what width do you want at the 12th fret, to, which pickups are we putting in the neck, which pickups are we putting in the bridge, what color do you want, a solid top and a natural, finish on the body, so that they skip no detail. So I've actually, in the next couple months, I have a custom order for a customer that should finally be coming in. And that's the other thing that's really cool. We placed this order about 12, 13 months ago. And even with the COVID shutdown, it's still coming in right on time.
Nice. Nice.
So I think they say 12 to 14 months because they want to put some extra time in there in case, roadblocks do occur.
Smart.
But this will be the first custom PRS I've done with a customer. I've done a couple Taylors. I've done a handful of Martins. It's always a cool experience. It's always fun to be there the day they pick it up too, because this guitar that they dreamed of, this guitar that they had just put together, and then next thing we know, we're opening the case and it's in their hands.
Oh yeah,
That's real cool.
That is a moment you cannot trade in.
Actually, there was one time a few years ago, it was supposed to be my last day at Island. I had found this other job that I was going to move to. And this customer had come in, and it was the custom guitar that he and I had worked on, and he happened to pick it up on what was supposed to be my last day. And his reaction just picking it up, after he left, I went right back to the office, was like, yeah, if it's cool with you, I'm just going to stay here.
Wow.
Because you see that interaction, and you're like, you know what? I'm not changing lives, but I am making people's lives better, I guess. They're enjoying life because of what we offer, and so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with it, and it's become something I'm super passionate about. So
awesome, man.
I dig it. What about Fender custom shop special orders? What's that process like?
So that one's a bit easier because with Fender, they're super public about their custom shop. They have nothing to hide there. Martin, Taylor, PRS, Gibson, that's all kind of, I don't want to say they brush it it's under the rug or anything, but it is definitely go to your dealer, figure things out, and then we'll just kind of keep it between us. But Fender, right out the bat, you go to their website, and one of the first flash screens you see on their website is, hey, build your guitar. And they encourage you to, build it and have your custom order put together. And it's a little different if you go into the shop, because we can go over the finer details that an online guitar builder can't.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Go.
Say I get a wild hair and I'm going, Jack, I just got to design my dream Strat. I'm going to go custom shop. I want fretboard work, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do all that.
Yeah. So what we would do is we get the generic build down. So we figure out all right, we going Strat, Tele, Jazzmaster. We doing bass, Jaguar. We do what do you want to do?
Right.
And then from there we get into all right. The basic stuff is maple neck, maple fretboard. Stainless steel frets. The real basic stuff. But then you get into all right. Let's beef this up a little bit. Let's put an all rosewood neck on there. Let's change the body from mahogany or alder, and let's do something, let's do something a little different. And that's all stuff that we can choose because the web builder just keeps it very generic.
Right.
Honestly, if you do a web-built custom shop, your guitar is not going to be that much different than if you bought an American Ultra.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
And you're going to spend $1,000 or more on a custom-built guitar, and it's going to basically resemble an American Ultra. Oh. But when you come in store and you work with us, we get to work out the fine details to we can
fretboard.
Fender, you don't see Fender do a lot with custom inlay on the fretboard, but that's something that we could probably work out with them depending on what it is.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The juice in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is definitely what we can work on. And then even with the other companies, they have here's the inlay work that we can do. Now they're always open to trying to do other things, but then at that point you get more involved. So say we had a customer who had this gorgeous custom-built guitar with Martin, but the inlay work that they wanted to do wasn't something that Martin offers. So we had to then contact a custom inlay company and say, hey, can we, you, and Martin all work together? Our customer wants this. And they're like, yeah, this is how much it would cost for us to do that. Here's what our lead time would be. And then they give it, we work with Martin, and we're like, all right, so Martin does, then it all works itself out, but that becomes very involved. And when you start throwing a third company into the mix of custom building, you're adding on several more months to your project, because those custom inlay guys are already doing production work for companies. There's 3 or 4 real solid inlay companies right in Southern Maryland. And then you get Edgewater area, there's Calvert, and a couple in St. Mary's. And, we see those guys all the time because they always pop in the island. And they're like, yeah, I just want to check out this one guitar. I did the inlay on the headstock, but we never see the finished product. So they'll just come in and look at it in our shop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's pretty neat. And we get to see some killer guitars that way, because they'll come in, and whenever they have to present a guitar or take it to a show, they bring it into the shop and they have Dave set it up. So we've seen some pretty cool guitars come to the store because of that. But yeah, in a roundabout way, anytime you want a custom shop guitar, I highly recommend stepping into the local shop, especially coming to the island, because I have great relationships with all my vendors, and they all take the time to hash out all the details with me. And I'm working on getting a quote for a custom PRS for someone right now, and there's been a lot of back and forth, and everyone I've talked to with PRS has been super helpful and super patient with me and trying to figure out what exactly the customer's looking for. But yeah, custom route is a killer way to go. I've got a dream custom built Martin just sitting in my back pocket that one of these days I'll probably find it. One of these days I'll bite the bullet on it. But
you will.
Just waiting.
Don't worry.
I'll dig it.
It's going to happen for you. You will do that.
Yeah, speaking about...
I know I will. It's just when.
Right. Well, dude, speaking about Rosewood necks, man, I got that reverse channel Fender American Rosewood neck on my Strat,
Yeah.
man. Wow, dude. It's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet looking.
Yeah, I'm digging that. But let's switch gears, dude. Let's get into amps now, all right?
All right,
let's talk orange amps. I know when I've been at the store the past couple weeks, man, you got a killer display going on with the orange amps. So go through the models. What's happening in the orange world?
Yeah, orange amps are, aside from a couple of, maybe one or two other companies, they're always the first company I go to when someone's looking for a nice entry-level solid-state amp. Because you get what's called the Crush series, the orange. They call it the Orange Crush,
Like the drink.
Like the drink, yeah. I like to think when they sing, I got my Orange Crush, I like to think they're talking about the amp, not so much the drink.
Right,
exactly.
Because I gotta tell you, I love these amps. So the Orange Crush, they get them pretty small. You can get a real small practice amp, but then they also have. They have an Orange Crush 30. They've got the there's one, the CR35. You have the CR20, the CR60. The CR just stands for Crush.
Right.
But what's really cool is because on the 35, the 20, the 35 to 20, and I think the other one is like a 10 or something like that. It's something real small.
Like a little lunchbox. Those little lunchbox amps.
Oh yeah, those two. Those are also really cool. They're little. They make these really cool little mini heads with one preamp tube in them.
Yeah.
They're like $150, and you can get like a small little cab that's like $100, and it's a cool little thing. It's you get
they're loud.
For $250, $300, you get a nice tube amp right there.
They're loud as hell.
Oh, they're real loud. Actually, we have one at work, and I plugged it into the Orange 412 cab, and that thing cranks.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. But these Orange Crush amps, we're talking under $300. If you get the one that's called the CR, 35 RT, that RT stands for Reverb Tuner. So it has built-in reverb and a built-in tuner on the amp.
Oh, sweet.
the cool thing on it is on the back of these amps, there's a line out option. And on that line out, you can plug it directly into a PA system. You can plug it directly into a recording interface. What's really cool about that is you can also plug headphones into the line out. So it's a line out / headphone. And this is something you're only going to read and find out if you read the manual and go through all this stuff, because they don't advertise it for some reason.
Right.
But when you plug anything into that line out, it takes your little, 10-inch practice amp, and it emulates the sound of like you're running through a 412 cab.
Wow, giving you a massive wall of sound.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can plug headphones right into it. You can plug it into your interface. You can plug it into a PA system, and all of a sudden your 35-watt 10-inch practice amp sounds like an orange 412.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
killer, man. That's kicking ass. Yeah, dude, I love all this new technology. Now, look, all the tube amp purists out there, calm down. Calm down.
I gotta tell you right now, I picked up something a couple weeks ago. I grabbed the Strymon Iridium. It's
Right.
a simulated an impulse response pedal. And I'll tell you, that has 9 amp sims on it. Not cab sims, full-blown amp sims. It's got 3 Marshalls, 3 Vox, and 3 Fenders on there. And I've been using that for my practice at home instead of cranking through my amp. It sounds so good.
Nice. Through
And I'm
headphones?
telling you, the simulated technology today has gone so much. It just in the last 5 years has taken off to whole new levels.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, are you jamming on headphones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I run straight from the Strymon pedal to a set of Shure in-ear monitors, and I'm golden.
That's what's up, dude.
That is what's
Yeah.
up.
That's what's up, man. Wow, dude. Dude, I'm digging all this music gear, man. I'm geeked up, man. Right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, dude, that's the orange stuff, man. Let's jump over Yamaha Line 6. What's going
Yeah.
on there, man? I know there's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so Yamaha has always been a great innovator when it comes to music. They've done great things. I mean, they've done some like edgy looking guitars. They've done, some pretty good work on those desktop amplifiers, the THR series. But
Yeah.
most recently, I'd say Yamaha's greatest accomplishment is that they now fully 100% own Line 6. And people are always kind of like, you have people that like don't understand what the Helix is, and they don't understand the whole line of Helix products. And so all they know about Line 6 is that they laugh and think of the Spider 4. But
Right.
yeah, that's all, but what a lot of people don't understand is that, Line 6 now has Yamaha technology. So when you really think about it, these Helix are powered, they're simulated, everything about a Helix is done completely it's completely done by Yamaha now.
Yeah.
So they're real killer. And what the cool thing right now is Yamaha has a whole new series of those THR desktop amps out. They have the THR 10, 2, and the 32, and they even come with like a wireless option, so where you could charge it and take it to go. But the really cool thing about it is Line 6 has this wireless thing called the G10 relay. It's just a real quick thing that plugs into your guitar, sends the signal to the bass on top of your amp. Well, now that Line 6 rechargeable wireless thing syncs up to these new Yamaha amps. And so now you can have this amp on the desk on the other side of your room, and you can be, on the other side of the room, and play right through the amp with no latency. It sounds perfect. And then you don't even have to get up to mess with the amp, because now there's an app that controls all the settings on that amp straight from your phone.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do that with my Fender. I got a Fender app that does that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I can sit there
Yeah,
and
the
just...
Mustang, the
GT.
what, the version?
Yeah.
Yeah, the GTs.
Yeah, just you can sit on the couch, man, and just scroll through it. You don't have to get up and keep messing with the amp. I like that
Yeah.
feature.
They're killer. And then Fender just released the GTX, and I'm telling you, these look like tube amps. They've got super nice Tolex on them. They've got a clean grill cloth on them. Modeling amps today look nothing like modeling amps even 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a whole new game.
like the old Line 6 modeling amp. You could spot that thing from a mile away.
Right.
Yeah, it's usually like covered in dust and in the corner of someone's room.
Right. It's got some killer
There's
distortion.
big silver round knobs
Yeah,
all
that
across
Line
the
6
front.
insane distortion.
Right. Insane. So, yeah, dude, that's real awesome, man. That's a lot of gear going on at the store. I just love how everything's set up. It's just a good place, man. And I'm happy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Really happy for you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I mean, the last few times I popped in over the last few weeks, I've always felt good coming through the door, man.
I appreciate that. That's always good to hear. We put a lot of effort into making sure everyone is seen, everyone's heard, and everyone's
It's true.
helped.
It's true. You're greeted when you walk in, man. And it just, everyone always says, "Hey, can I help you find anything?" Or what are you here for? What are you looking for? It's none of this like, oh, well, maybe they'll come talk to me in a minute. Now, you get greeted right away. You have the option of saying, well, I'm looking for this. Or you can just say, I'm just going to poke around. And then they always answer with, well, if you need anything, I'm around. I'll come check on you in a few minutes.
And
so it's
a couple minutes later, once you're in the department you're looking in, someone else is going to walk by and ask you the same question.
Yep, and I like that.
Actually, my biggest motivation for that, making sure we stay on top of that, is last Christmas season, I get a phone call from a friend back in Ohio. And she says, Jack, I am sitting in this music store. I'm not going to say names. She goes, I've been here for 40 minutes, and not one person has come up to me to ask if I need any help or to help me find anything. I was like, and so she simply says, I'm looking for a guitar for my husband, and these are the things he's looking for. So she said me what she's looking for. I was like, cool. I've got this Epiphone. It comes with a hard case. It's got everything that he needs out of a guitar that he's looking for. And so she looked it up online. She goes, cool, how can I buy it from you?
Yeah.
And right then and there, I took her email. I sent her an invoice. She paid it while she was standing in that other store, still waiting to see if someone else was going to come help her.
Yes.
Good job, Guitar Center.
And maybe. And so then that very next day, it shipped right out to her. And that's been my biggest motivator for making sure we're helping everyone, because I would hate to know that someone was sitting in the middle of my guitar department. And the fact, I mean, you got to walk past the front counter, so you better be you're getting reached when you walk in. So I'd hate for someone to be sitting in my guitar department for 45 minutes and not have one person talk to them. And not have one person try to see if they need anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the if you're in customer service, which we all are at the end of the day, we're all in customer service. And we take that seriously, because without the customers, we don't have jobs.
Exactly.
And that's the bottom line, man. And could you imagine if you were the guy sitting there on Christmas and your wife goes, well, I was going to get you a guitar for Christmas, but I couldn't get any help at the store, so I didn't get you one. You'd be like, what store was this? I'm calling them right now. They're closed. I'll call them tomorrow then. I'd be hot if my wife wanted to do something so nice for me and then just couldn't get help somewhere. So it resulted in a no sale. Imagine if she didn't know you, Jack, she would have just went home discouraged and nothing would have happened.
I was just about to say that, she was, I'm glad that her and I knew each other, because what if she had done? Gone to the other state, the other same store in the next town over, and had the same experience.
Same result, man.
Now, granted, there are people in that company that are very exceptional at their job.
Right.
But the unfortunate side is they have way more people there that are not like that. And that kind of outweighs them.
There's good people.
I've worked with some very good people from that company. I worked with guys that were at that one store for over 20 years, and they were phenomenal at their job. They knew everything. They were on top of it. Guys twice my age outrunning me on the sales floor, and it was great. Those guys. There are stores out there that have people that know what they're doing.
Right.
But unfortunately, the number one requirement to work in some of those stores is, hey, are you a musician?
Right.
And anyone listening right now that's ever considered or thought about working in a music store, I'll just give you the rough blow right now. being a musician is not a requirement to work in a music store. Also, when you apply for a job, don't hand in your EP as part of your resume.
Oh, no. Really?
Because yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we'll listen to it, but it's not going to determine whether or not we give you a job.
If it's
'cause
really awesome.
some of the best people we've had work for us at Island are not musicians. They don't gig. They don't play anything. They're here to help. They're here to, help people. They're here to do a good job, and hard work, good effort, and the ability to help someone, to me, goes a lot further than if you actually know what a guitar is or not.
Dude, I get it. Okay?
What about if the EP's really good?
Oh, come on. Then you say you're too good to be working here. You need to pursue your dreams.
I like that, though, man.
but I
Resume
like
with a EP on it, man.
I like the mentality of that.
I mean, dude, it took time to record it.
Now, what I do love is when I've had several customers who were like thrilled with the experience they've had, and so at the end of it, when they come back to pick something up, I've had customers come back and like give me their album or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, man, this is a great experience. Thanks. Here's here's an album I made completely out of the stuff that I bought from your store." And I was like, "This is cool.
Wow.
Yeah." So I've got I have a small collection of EPs and CDs and demos from people over the years, just either applying things or just thrilled that there was a music store that could help them get the equipment so they could put that together.
Right. That's real cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool, man.
So what new changes to the retail space can we expect for this holiday season? Any kind of new layouts?
So right now, we're kind of making the best of our space, because without being able to be within 6 feet of each other for really anything, we can't do lessons in the store, because our lesson rooms they don't give that much space for people.
Right.
So that what was our lesson room waiting area, we have temporarily converted into a what I call the holiday hotspot. So if you're looking for starter packs, you're looking for entry-level guitars, you're looking for entry-level amplifiers, any of that stuff, it's all sitting right there.
The holiday hotspot.
Yeah, and that's our way of also trying to keep distance for some folk, because if someone's looking for an entry-level guitar pack, but you already have 2 or 3 people in the acoustic room, I don't want to keep people waiting. I want to be able to, here's what you're looking for, and then we don't have to cram 5 people into a room. So everyone can still be distanced, everyone can still shop safely,
right,
and everyone can still get what they're looking for.
Dig it.
Yeah, there it is, man.
That's
That's awesome,
man.
dude.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Another thing is, in the world of percussion, across the board, everywhere you look, drum sales are just down in general.
Boring.
Yeah, no shit.
I've got a friend who collects numbers and reports from all the different online music sales, and even Reverb is reporting that over the last 5 years, anyone who has been heavily buying drum equipment in the last 6 months has been buying guitars and recording accessories. So we're kind of moving in a direction to where we're still going to carry drums. We'll still have drums, we'll still have cymbals, we'll still have hardware. We're just going to see less of it. But you're going to see more electronic drum triggers, sample pads, electric kits. So we're partnering heavily with Roland and moving into what Roland calls hybrid drumming. So you're going to see a lot more of this expansive kind of drum technology in the shop, so that we can cater to that kind of stuff, because that goes everywhere.
Right.
I've got triggers and sample pads, and I use them live. I use them for studio work. They're phenomenal. And so we're excited to start making that part of an everyday process of the shop.
That's a smart move, dude.
Yeah, it is, man. Luckily, there's one guy in the area I know that still buys an acoustic set of drums every 2 months.
Who's that, Dan?
That's not true.
You can keep that place in business by yourself with acoustic drums. Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure I've gone the last 3 months and didn't buy a drum kit.
All right, hey, if I wanted to trade my Silver Sky in to get a maple fretboard Silver Sky, how much out of pocket would it cost me?
Ooh.
I don't know that off the top of my head.
Come on, man, you're the sales manager.
Yeah, I'm standing outside talking on my phone, watching traffic.
All right, well, hey.
Couple of whoppers, we'll call it even.
Hey, well, I can make that work. All right, man. Hey, dude.
Yeah, just don't tell Keith. You can bring me a few Whoppers. I'll give you another guitar.
Dude, that's cool. No, seriously, work on the background. Let me know a number.
No, I'll work it out for you first thing I get in tomorrow.
Hey, there it is. I love that first class service right here.
That's what it is,
There you
man.
go.
It's
That's
nice
cool.
to have a guy that will help you out after hours.
Right.
Not in the store after hours, but after hours.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Honestly, mine, obviously I can't answer the work phone, but, my email is just jack@islandmusicco.com. So
24-hour access.
That goes straight to my phone. So if anyone's looking for anything, has questions about anything, you can get me right there 24/7. And, I'll get back to you as soon as I can with prices and availability and what that looks like, and I'll get you taken care of.
See,
love it.
how awesome is that to have that kind of local contact and an independently run store in town, in the community? You're not getting
There you
there.
go.
You're not going to get that anywhere else.
Nope.
Yeah. So I got 2 shameless plugs for the shop real quick.
Sure.
One is everyone right now is frantically and devastatedly looking for an EVH guitar. We have everything EVH on order, and we'll be receiving everything within the next few months, even into middle of next year. We'll just be receiving EVH nonstop.
And Keith bought it all already.
Yeah.
We've got it. Maybe. So anyone who's looking for an EVH guitar, because we're getting phone calls from people all over the world trying to track them down.
Wow.
And I'm not exaggerating. I'm literally all over the world. We had a guy from Australia call today. We had a guy from Japan call yesterday. Everyone's looking for EVH.
Are you sold out right now? Every model.
We're completely sold out right now.
All the sharks are gone.
I have one shark.
One shark. That guitar.
But
Wow.
everything else,
I don't know why
the
people
even the
disrespect
next several
that
USA
model.
signatures that we have coming in, they've all pre-sold. I think I've got EVH from now through January that as soon as it comes in the door, we're slapping a shipping label on it and it's going right back out. So if anyone out there is looking for an EVH guitar, get your phone calls in now, get your deposits in now, because my next USA signature EVH, the black one with the red kill switch on it,
Yep.
my next available one won't be hitting our store until June 2021.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's if someone doesn't buy it tomorrow.
And we're having, I think, 10 or 12 come in before that are completely bought up.
Already sold.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yep. And then the other thing, when you mentioned, how great it is to have that contact at a local store in the area, we have numerous times a month people that come in with amps or guitars or things they bought online from other retailers that are trying to get some warranty work done to it. And unfortunately, this is not a popular answer for people to hear, but anything warranty that you need done has to go through where you originally purchased it from.
Right.
So if you buy something online, you need warranty work done for it. You have to work it out with them to have it shipped back to them. And then they can service it, and then they can get it back to you. It takes a few weeks. Sometimes it's a lot harder than that because unless you really hound them about it, one thing warranty no longer covers is shipping costs. So you buy an amp online and you got to send it back for warranty, you're paying to ship that amp back, and you're paying to ship it back to you as well.
Both ways.
Both ways. Warranty no longer covers shipping.
You're paying the round trip ticket, baby.
Yep. So there's a perk to buying local, because anytime something happens to it, our own Dave Thompson is certified with almost every guitar manufacturer there is, and we even work with an amp company in the area who is a service center for most amp companies in the area. So you're not paying shipping, we take it there, we get it fixed, we bring it back, we put it in our shop, we fix it. It's ready for you to pick up in a few days. So there's, there are several perks to shopping local and all that, other than just the convenience of getting it the same day.
Yeah, you guys have got that.
So I always reiterate that. That we give you. One of the biggest things that I always like to stress is you get a free setup with your purchase on a guitar. And the cool thing about that is we let you take it home, let the guitar adjust to the humidity and acclimate to your house. and then you bring it back within those 30 days, and we'll get you all set up. So that way you can take it back home, and it's not going to freak out to the temperatures of your house.
Oh, dude.
You buy online, you get it in the mail. Something's wrong with it. You got to pay to get it set up. So you know, we go to measures to do what we can to look out for people, and so anyone that continues to come on in and shop local, we're going to take care of you because we really appreciate you coming in and we appreciate your business.
Well, good. That's awesome, man. You have just nailed it down. Why it's so important to shop local, and with you guys being professional as you are, and Dave being amazing that he is, being certified by all those companies, he does great work. You can't go wrong with that.
No, and actually, Dave's. I'm working on something with Dave as part of the new. I've been implementing a few new things here as part of the sales manager job, and one of the things I'm working on is that every sales guy will be well versed enough to give basic setups to instruments in the store. So if you're testing something out and you need the action raised a little bit, you want it lowered a little bit, you got a little bit of fret buzz in there, I'm trying to get all the sales guys to a point to where we can't say, oh, well, you know, our tech's not here right now. Or we can't say, yeah, let me get this other guy to do it. I want all of our sales guys to be to a point to where we're just straight up be like, yep, let me fix that for you real quick. And so that way it makes your buying process that much easier.
Right.
Anything, you want a guitar, but it's not the way you like it, no problem. We're going to get it the way you like it.
Now, am I eligible for this service?
Yeah.
All right. So I can bring that guitar in for a setup.
Yeah, of course. That nice Koa Les Paul.
Put a little coal on top.
Now here
We'll put a little coal on
let's
top.
break it down for the people here. What comes with this setup of that we're discussing
So
here?
what comes with the setup is, you know, your neck may be a little out of whack. So what Dave does, he's gonna either tighten or loosen that truss rod in there to either put a little bit of curve, a little bit of bow in that neck, or to flatten it out a little bit, depending on which way your neck's leaning. He's gonna just give it a good check over. You know, he's gonna make sure it's all nice, buffed out, polished, all clean looking. Basically, how it is you bought a new guitar. We want to make sure your new guitar feels like the new guitar you just bought.
Gotcha.
And so Dave gives it, you know, the good 1-2, and you get it back, and it's gonna feel great.
So I can come in, drop it off for setup, pick out the strings I want, buy them, and the strings I purchased from you guys will be put on at time of setup.
So the restring is not part of the setup.
Well,
so
hold on, man.
Because if he were to restring it, then he's messing with different intonation. He's got to readjust the action to that. Because oftentimes the strings you put on there are not the strings that came on it, and so it's going to have a different tension set to it.
All right,
so then he's going to have to readjust the guitar to the new tension of the strings he just purchased.
So what you're saying is, if you buy a new guitar, like Danny Harsha says all the time on new guitars, first thing you want to do is get rid of the strings. Put new strings on this guitar. Factory strings are shit. We all know that, right? So,
unless you buy a Music Man, because those come with 30 ball strings on them.
I'm gonna go around it like I always do because I'm a bit of a gypsy.
Right.
So, what I would do within my 30-day period, if anybody's listening, pay attention. Buy the guitar from Island, brand new. Boom, boom, boom. Buy a set of strings at the same time of purchase of your guitar. Go home, restring it. Play it for a few days with the new strings, and then bring it back for setup with your new strings, not the factory strings. Does that make sense? Is that a good plan, or is that just Alban being an Alban gypsy the way he is?
You can do that, but 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to go 9.8 out of 10 times, Dave can tell if you've restrung your guitar on your own versus how it comes out of a factory.
Well, yeah. So the setup's only good if the factory strings are still on it?
Yeah, because he does the restring as part of his service here in the shop.
Roger that. Just trying to pull back the curtain to see what's included with this setup, man. I know.
No, but when he does the restring, he makes sure that you have no fret buzz, your intonation's good. And then Dave even offers warranty on any of his services. So say you get a guitar home after you got it restrung, and the action's gone off a little from how it was when you picked it up, bring it right back, and Dave will get you adjusted again.
Nice.
Yep.
Awesome.
Good stuff. All right. Well, wow. I think we covered it all, man. Everything, the jack of all music trades was there tonight, man. We hit guitars, amps, service,
drums.
Drums,
yeah.
right? I mean, dude,
Drums?
I mean, yeah. Just because they're doing Roland and it's electronic hybrid, I allowed it. All right, so that's cool.
You hear that? He allowed it.
I allowed it.
I'm a drummer.
No. The only acoustic drums we need to talk about are M2s or M square. So, Mark Martinez and the boys got snare drums, Captain. So.
That's right.
Oh no, trust me, I got 2 of them.
Jack's
Right,
got
so
a couple, yeah.
acoustic sets, you go that route or some other Uber way, but I would just go that route. Electronic, you go rolling.
Yeah. Wide range of topics and gear tonight, man. This has been a gear episode. We love gear episodes.
Yeah.
I love it.
And Island Music down there, you guys can cover any needs possible for gear.
Yeah. There's, while we're here real quick, let's throw some pro audio in there real quick since we haven't done that yet.
All right.
I can't give much information on this, but Shure is about to release some game-changing microphone.
Are you sure?
I am very sure.
Sure.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Sure.
And we're probably in November. You should see them. But it's going to be good. It's anything that you want to do. Pretty much, I'd say anything you want to do with a microphone can be done with that microphone.
Oh, sweet. Built-in auto-tune. Yeah.
A price point. What do you think the price point's going to be? Over 500, under 500?
Under 5.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Yep.
Sounds like a wireless deal for sure, right? I'm sure.
It's gonna be a great mic, and I'm very looking forward to grabbing at least one of them for myself.
All right,
good deal. All right, Jack, dude, this has been awesome tonight, man. I really appreciate it. But seriously, dude, just for giggles, man, a serious number tomorrow on doing the Silver Sky upgrader. All right.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Do you have anything non-island you'd like to plug while we have you?
We've got the band's got a couple gigs coming up this month. This Friday, which I believe is, honestly, I don't know what day that is.
That's the 17th, I believe.
The 17th?
Come on, man, get it together.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know it's Friday until Dan walks in the door. So the 17th,
I think it's
we're doing
the 16th.
a little acoustic. Whatever. This show comes out Thursday, tomorrow, Friday, whatever you want to call it. We're at Apagers doing an acoustic gig. Friday, October something.
Tomorrow
I'm doing great. And then October 30th, Mischief Night, the night before Halloween. We're doing a gig down at Toots in good old St. Mary's County.
Cool.
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. That's good stuff, man.
Well, good stuff, man. You guys, we'll keep an eye on that band, man. You guys are kicking some butt.
Okay, Danny.
Cool.
But no, and then I've talked about this with the group, but I think in past that, I'm probably going to be taking just a couple months break because basically once holiday season hits, I will have no time to do anything else. I'll be pretty much living at Island for November and December probably.
Right, that makes sense.
No man is an island, buddy.
And it works out because today I just got an apartment in La Plata.
Congrats.
And so I now live literally less than 5 minutes away from where I work.
Oh, does that mean we can hang out more and stuff now that you're close to me?
Yeah, I won't be like 40 minutes away from everything.
You'll be like 5 minutes from me.
Oh, man. Are y'all going to include me?
Hell yeah.
I'll think about it.
You haven't been a part of the Alban Carport Hangouts, man. They're fucking great.
No one likes me.
If I didn't like you, would I show up 92 weeks in a fucking row?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to charge you twice for that Silver Sky, but, you were going to find out tomorrow. I thought I'd just tell you now.
Everyone likes you, man.
I know. I'm just having fun on the radio.
Well, almost everyone.
Yeah, almost.
It's unfair to think everyone likes everyone. That's not true.
I know. Hey, I always say we're heroes and villains in everywhere.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, it's been a pleasure.
Always. Thank you so much for having
yeah.
me back. It's been good coming back to the show.
Yeah, man. I hope to catch up with you very soon outside of the professional atmosphere that we share.
Yes,
And just, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So,
Good deal. All right, Jack, dude, from the
Cool.
Guitar Gurus, we say thank you and good night, sir.
Yes, good night. Thank you for having me.
All right, buddy. See ya.
See ya.
All right, later. Bye.
crickets.
There he goes, man. Jack McNutt, Island Music Company, David and the Dynamos, the jack of all music trades here on the Guitar Gurus, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a great segment, man.
You know, that was an awesome segment. And I gotta mention this right now, or it's
Sure.
gonna bother me if I don't.
All right, go for it.
All right. Think about this.
All right,
We've been talking about gear and music retail tonight.
right.
Then we were talking about setups and
Right.
things like that. We made a comment earlier about what was in the background.
Right.
What was in the background that we kept hearing?
Guitars.
Crickets.
Oh, yeah.
I can't help but think about cricket when we get into, we're talking.
Right, yeah, right.
It's
Good
almost
old
like
cricket.
it's almost like a sign, like he's
Here, dude.
like, it's him saying, "I love this. This is what you guys. I love it when you talk about this."
Dude,
I don't know why it just hit me that way, but I've always had a soft spot for that guy. That guy's a great guy.
oh, yeah, man. Dude, I drank 24 hours straight with that guy once.
At my house.
At your
That's
house.
right.
Yeah, man.
But when it came to setups, and you think about setups, and I'm just sorry. I'm sorry I'm rambling about this,
Hey,
but
that's fine, man.
I think it's a sign, man. And just,
It is.
I
dude.
trusted him with everything, and it just always came back tip top. So
Yeah, shit.
Enough
he
about that, man.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
He took Scott's first Jaguar in the 90s that Scott bought from Paul, his vintage Jaguar, and put 2 humbuckers in it like Kirk Cobain's.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, man, routed it out and shit.
Right.
Right, that was awesome.
And relevant for the time, right then and there.
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
Yeah, dude, it was cool, man. This was awesome tonight.
All
Dude,
right.
let's shout out the sponsors and get out of here because I'm spent, man.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, so first and foremost, Southern Maryland Chronicle, David Higgins, Higgy on the beat. Dan Alban filled in for him tonight. Awesome job, Dan.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Of course, Island Music Company, the guitar of the week, that kick-ass Gibson Fireburst Les Paul today, studio model. Awesome guitar.
$14.99.99.
That's right. Get to the store and grab that thing
Unbelievable
up.
price on that, guys.
Right. Sean Kirkpatrick was here. Sean in 60 seconds, courtesy of Girl Crush. Go check them out at a show soon. Then we got our set commercials during break. Jesse Wickline, Allied Renovations, Christopher Lane Tattoos, and Cooper Construction.
That's right.
All there for us there, dude. So shout out to them. And then, of course, we ended the night talking to Jack McNutt, man.
Yeah, Jack's back. The Jack of all music trades. I mean,
Yeah, man.
We've been doing Jack once a quarter, in regular time. It's been a while since we had him, and it was great to have him back tonight because we're gearing up into fall holiday season. So Island is stepping it up for this time. I mean,
We might have him back more often than not this holiday season.
We're gonna have to probably once a month him through
if
the
not a little
holiday
bit,
season.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Even a quick banger every other.
Yeah, just a quick in
Something.
and out. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Jack McNutt will be a part of the show this holiday season a little bit more. Try to get the word of the shop out there more so than what it is already.
Yes.
But wow, dude, what a show tonight, dude.
Great
this
show.
was cool, man. Really cool. Episode 92 is in the books. Nice, relaxed show. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here? Or
I don't really like usual. All I do is have my usual. Hey, man, everybody just continue to be kind to each other. Look out for each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of anyone else that needs taken care of. And just be good, man. If you got 5 minutes a day, make time for your guitar. Make
That's
time
it.
for your instrument 5 minutes a day. It's 24 hours in a day. You can make 5 minutes for it.
That's right.
It could be bongos, keyboards, flute, trumpet. I don't care.
Something.
You got to make the time daily.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'll just say one last time, shout out Town of Leonardtown. Thanks again for having us this year.
Oh, yeah.
The premiere was this past Friday. It was really cool watching that and seeing our clips come up.
It was. And really, I want to say thank you to Robbie and Donovan for the kind words.
Yeah.
And their hard work for the hosting and just putting together. I mean, it's a lot of editing. They put the work in, man.
Yeah, man, that whole series was
And
awesome.
those two guys really, really love Leonardtown, and it shows. So thank you to them. Amazing job, Dawn, who was hosting. She does a hell of a job. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you, Brandy Blackstone, for having us involved. That was really cool. And look forward to next year. It's going to be good, man.
Hell yeah.
That's good, man. All right, dude. We're up on it, man. We're out of here, I think, man. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, right at a good break time, man. Dude,
Yeah.
well, dude, I look forward to next week. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned for the Monday schedule release and Guitar of the Week. I look forward to it.
All right.
All right, dudes. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we will see you guys next week.